Hi friends, welcome to Engineering Clinic. Today we are going to see how to install a software called Netsimulyzer for NS3, which is a three-dimensional simulator for NS3 scenarios. Okay, so you can visualize all the nodes in three-dimensional with the buildings also included in it. So whether it be a wireless node or wireless wired node, everything we can able to use. We can use a JSON file also. In NS3 it will generate a JSON file. So through the JSON file this Netsimulyzer will open it. So the prerequisites in this is we are going to use Ubuntu 22.0 for operating system, NS version 3.38 and Netsimulyzer version 1.0.7. So there are many older versions also available in Netsimulyzer or Ubuntu, so you can try out that. So for all the subscribers here, I am just giving you an option for installing in Adder 22.0 for the latest OS and the latest Netsimulyzer 1.0.7. That's what we are going to see. So this Netsimulyzer is one of a powerful software for visualizing the three-dimensional views of NS3 simulations. So the examples and all I will be showing you in the next video, where I will explain the source code, how we can able to write it, and I can able to show you a complete demonstration here. So to start with, what I am doing is I am going to do NS 3.38 along with Netsimulyzer module to be installed. So we need to install three things here. First thing is NS 3.38 we have to install. That NS 3.38 has to identify the Netsimulyzer module also. So Netsimulyzer as a module we need to install it within NS 3.38, as well as we have a separate software, Netsimulyzer software, a three-dimensional software that can be installed separately in Ubuntu or Windows or any OS you can install. So once you open that software, it will ask you to open a JSON file. Once you give the JSON file, it will be processing it. Suppose if Netsimulyzer is not installed within NS3 as a module, then NS3 does not know what is the Netsimulyzer APIs. So that's why we need to install this thing. So this first step process will be a complicated one because NS 3.38 has to support the Netsimulyzer. So that's what we are going to do with the first step here. So the step here is installation of NS 3.38 along with Netsimulyzer. Okay, so now first thing what you can do is you can use a command sudo apt update. So always whenever you install Linux operating system, the very first thing you have to do is you can put sudo apt update. But in case if you want to see only NS 3.38 to installation, I already published one video. I just given the link in the comment section. You can able to check it there. Now afterwards you can copy the entire package libraries like this what I have mentioned here. You can copy it here. So it will be taking some 10 to 15 minutes time to download and install. So but since I have already installed it, so that's why no packages to be installed. So anyway, in case if you are doing for the first time, you may expect some 20 minutes time to install, download all the packages. So now what we do is so we have to unzip this NS all-in-one 3.38. So for that I use a terminal based command. You can simply open the file in GUI, right click and extract. So whatever I do, I just do it in the home folder. So that's what I have just did here. Now afterwards, now the important step here is inside NS all-in-one 3.38, then inside 3.38 we have to create one folder called as contrib, or already the contrib folder will be there. You can go to the contrib folder. Once go inside the contrib folder, you can just copy the wget. Wget means you can able to download the file through the terminal command. Wget means downloading from the internet. So this command you can just put it there, so that this Netsimulyzer for NS3 will be installed. That module will be installed in the contrib folder. So once it is done in the contrib folder, we have to unzip that as well because it is a zip file. So once it is unzipped, then the next command you can copy and then paste it here to make into one single folder called as Netsimulyzer. Now the Netsimulyzer is done. Now NS 3.38 also done. So now our job is to install the NS 3.38 from the beginning. So we have to go use this command /build.py --enable examples --enable test. So you can see here. Now I am just giving this unzip model here. So after unzipping it, you can give this command. So then you can go to the NS all-in-one 3.38 folder. After going there, you can use the build.py --enable examples --enable test. So once it is done, this process also will take some 10 to 20 minutes according to your RAM and CPU of your computer. So till the time you have to be waiting. But in case let the process goes on, so we will be installing the Netsimulyzer package for Ubuntu. This package will be opening the GUI. So for that we use a separate Netsimulyzer software here. So let the installation goes on. In the meantime, we can able to install this Netsimulyzer. Okay. So now open a new terminal and we will be installing this Netsimulyzer software. So we can directly clone it from the GitHub. So we can use this command here, what I have given there. So this will be downloading into the home folder. So again we come to the plain folder and I will install it, and after that we'll make cd Netsimulyzer. Then we create a folder called as build folder. So mkdir build. So we'll just create a build folder. So actually this is the website that I have just referred for. So mkdir build, then cd build. So once it is done, the build folder is created. So go inside the build folder and just 2 lines of command we need to give. So one is cmake -dcmake build type. So you can just copy paste from the description window I've just given, you just copy paste it here. So once it is done, the installation will go on. Now after that, one more command is that a parallel command is there. This parallel command will make your system to hang. So I have tried multiple times, it get hanged. So I just without using any parallel, I just did that. So now we can see that cmake --build star. So once you do that, this will take slowly, it will do the installation, but anyway no issues, you can wait. So now in the meantime, this NS3 was installed successfully. So you can see that Netsimulyzer module was built. So now NS3 understand the Netsimulyzer API codes. So that's how the way that we have installed it. So now the installation of NS3 with Netsimulyzer is successful. So now we need to install Netsimulyzer. So Netsimulyzer after 100% it got installed. So now Netsimulyzer also installed for Ubuntu, as well as NS3 along with the Netsimulyzer module also installed. So now we can able to easily check whether NS3 installed successfully or not. So to check NS3.38 to be installed, we have to use the command /NS3 run hello-simulator. So in that case, if it will be returning a hello simulator. So that means the output is successful. That means the installation is successful. You get an output of hello simulator. So this is one thing. To check whether this Netsimulyzer works here or not. So for that, Netsimulyzer module have some examples, like it will be showing a drone, land-based drone, a smartphone in the simulator. So these things been shown in that particular example. Now this is how the way we use the Netsimulyzer software. You can see here. So there's a sun here and it will be always showing in daytime mode. So the green color is the complete canvas. So you can able to use all the nodes here. So now there are some examples given in the Netsimulyzer module. So those examples we move it to the scratch folder of NS3, where we run all the examples of NS3. So this is where we are going. So this scratch, so I'm just doing through GUI. So Netsimulyzer examples, and I'm just copying all the .cc files, so that and move it to everything to scratch folder, NS all-in-one 3.38 scratch folder. Now you can see that I am just taking this example as one of the example. So a drone mobile app, you can see that, and a land-based drone I am just using it here, and that example only. So I will be explaining this complete source code in my next video, so that you can really understand how really we can able to do that. So now I have copied all the .cc files from the following folder. So which folder is NS 3.38/contrib/Netsimulyzer/examples and all the .cc files, from where I am just doing NS 3.38/scratch folder. So to this folder I am just copying everything, and now I am going to run the above example using the following command. So the command is, again you open a new terminal for any non-confusion. So go to cd ns all-in-one 3.38/3.38, then /NS3 run /. So one application I will be copying here is scratch. We can see here I am mobility buildings example.cc. So that file I am just doing. So once it is done, it is compiled. Now it will be creating one file called as a JSON file. You can see the JSON file got created. So this file we are going to run using Netsimulyzer. So this is what we are going to do. Now we can see here a file with a JSON file is created and it can be opened using the Netsimulyzer software. So cd Netsimulyzer /build, then /Netsimulyzer. So once you try this command, a Netsimulyzer window gets opened. You can see this is the window. So now click load and give the JSON file. Once the JSON file, you can see that this is a node number 0, node number 1, node number 2 and node number 3. So node number 2 and 3 are there are land based land drones. There is a drone running in the 2-dimensional space. Okay, so I'll be showing you 3-dimensional space also, where the drones will be flying in the air at a particular height. All these things we can control through NS3. So that example I'll be showing you in my next video. Now this simulation we can run it, so we can increase the simulation time to 50 milliseconds. By default it will be 10 milliseconds. We can write it to 50 milliseconds and we can able to run the simulation. So this is how the way the nodes can able to, you can see the nodes are moving. So as per the simulation what we have done in the NS3, that can be visualized in 3 dimension here. So this way we can able to do all the 3-dimensional visualizer in Netsimulyzer software. So now we have installed both the softwares, NS3.38 as well as Netsimulyzer. So now we can able to simulate any NS3 network with the Netsimulyzer APIs, and that can be opened using the 3-dimensional visualizer. So thanks for watching this video. In case if you have not subscribed to my channel, you please subscribe. So only limited number of people across the globe publishes video on IoT, NS2, NS3. So my channel is one among those. So please subscribe to it and keep watching. Thank you very much. Bye.